Assalamualaikum and good day to the judges and everyone. Today, for the AIPP, I'm going to present on COVID-19 e-teaching survival kits and a guide for educators. So this is an outline for my presentation. Some saying e-learning doesn't just happen, it requires careful planning and implementation by anonymous. As for introduction, during this pandemic COVID-19 crisis, educators need to think creatively in order to make sure classes and lectures run smoothly and interactively. So as for this matter, students' access to internet infrastructure are also crucial. And at the same time, educators must know their students' well-being mentally and physically in this trial time. So these e-teaching survival kits are designed as a guide for educators to coordinate lectures in virtual classroom, but giving the same impact as traditional classroom. So this is the objectives of this project. The first one is to understand students' well-being, monitor their comprehension of the topic of the lecture, and the connectivity during lectures. As for educators, to organize recorded class sessions, files and folders, and this is also important for audit quality purposes. And also at the same time, we want to make class fun and interactive. So this is the chart for integration process that I made for this project. Okay, as we can see, as a start, educators can share link to the students, and also we don't forget to record the class session. And then if we want to make the class interactively, we can ask the question from students. If the students asking questions, so we can answer the question. If they are not asking the question, we want to engage them, so we create polls or pop quizzes or peddlers to them. And then we share attendance Google link to the students, and then we save it into the Google Drive, and after the class end and also the recording session, we can do some editing to the video files that we recorded, and then we can upload it to the YouTube, and then we can get shareable link and share it to the students. And this is important especially for the poor internet connectivity students. So this is the attendance control as a guide for the educators. Educators can create a Google form and ask questions on what students learn in class on each particular lecture. All right. As you can see, this is an example that I give to students in every lectures in my class. All right. Students should be able to tell us their preparedness of the class for the class on that day, their internet connection, and also their well-being for that day. And at the same time, I save it into the Google Drive, and this is very good for audit quality. Doesn't matter whether it is for internal audit or MBOT or MQA, or even to the EAC if you have one. So, and at the same time, lecturers also can have a look on their students' well-being from the answers from their students. So as the delivery method, lecturers can do asynchronous or synchronous lectures, right? It is up to the lecturers whether they want to do it synchronously or synchronously. But then it is important for the lecturer or educators to save the video, record it properly, and then update it to YouTube channel so that the students with the poor connectivity connection can watch it later, especially during their free time, right? Or also for some students to do their revision. Okay, so this is assessment method. Personally, I like to use Google Classroom compared to the e-learning that is provided by the university, because it is more easier to use for the students and also for the lecturers. So this is the example of the online activities that I made during the class. And also, as the impact and benefit, students enjoy online interactive learning, and they can participate actively if they have good internet connection. All right. And at the same time, lecturers or educators can keep record online teaching tasks, and this can be approved as a teaching portfolio. And at the same time, it is easy access if needed. For audit quality purposes especially. And then at the same time, lecturers can share YouTube link to students if they miss the classes because of their poor internet connection, or if they're sick, or also if they want to do revision later. Alright? So some saying online learning is not the next big thing. It is the now big thing. This is by Donna J. Abernathy. So I think that's all for presentation for today. It is a 5 minutes presentation, and thank you very much for your attention.